So, welcome in to the very first ever episode of Pixel Yaps, where we talk about
Yay!
pixels.
And the app.
And we yap. Yeah. This is something Luna's wanted to do for how long have you been trying to get this together again,
I
Luna?
don't even know. A
We've,
really long
we've been
time.
talking since at least like January.
Yeah,
We didn't make any solid plans until a
like two
month
months ago, I
ago,
think.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
But
I
we're
was
here.
supposed to we were supposed to start in May, and I was like, I have too much going on. So we pushed out until June. So here we are.
And I'm a procrastinator, so
Yeah, Sess was just like, I'm okay whenever. You just tell me. I'm like, okay. Oh my goodness. But yeah, welcome on in to the first episode of Pixel Yaps. Today we are going to be talking about Steam Next Fest. And I know there were some other directs. I only managed to watch the Wholesome direct.
Oh
Um
man.
I
I
think you watched all of them, right?
Not all of them, but I watched a lot. I watched a lot of showcases during the weekend. That was part of my work.
Yeah, I intended to. And then I watched the whole of Wholesome direct. And I watched it I watched it with note taking, so it took me like about triple the time.
As she does. As she does.
And so after I finished watching Wholesome Direct, I'm like, I'm done. I can't. I can't do anymore.
Yeah, I watched Wholesome Direct. I I haven't had a chance to catch Day of the Devs yet. I don't know if that already happened or not.
Mhm.
Um I watched some of the summer showcase. I don't think I watched all of it.
I watched like I think I caught like the last two games.
Yeah, and I watched a little bit of the Latin American showcase.
Mm.
But then we were working on this and I got distracted. When we talk about pixel count voxel games, it's not about just pixels. It's because games are pixels. Everything on the PC is pixels.
Yeah, everything. Just tiny, tiny, tiny pixels.
It's all pixels.
And when she
Um,
says this for the listeners, she means we made this really awesome looking podcast scene on Canva.
mm-hmm.
Hashtag not sponsored, but we'll take it.
Right?
Uh, we'll take it. Yeah. But yeah, let's start with the Wholesome Direct because that's what I've got up right now. Uh,
Okay.
what were your favorite games or your thoughts? I have like a whole
Well, I
massive
mean, you're
list.
the one that took notes, so why don't you start while I go to my Discord to find what I was talking about that day?
Okay. So the thing, I'm just gonna read the things that are like highlighted because I'm not gonna read out every single game, I don't think. Um Gordlets Together. Have you played Gordlets at all? No,
No.
I think you said no, right?
No.
Ah, man, it's such a cute game. It's like you're like this little okay, not you're not anybody, really. You're not anybody. You're just you build a town. You get like um a small plot of land, and then you can build upon that, and you can build your town. You can make buildings, you can make like flower parks, any like you can build a whole
Uh-huh.
little town, and then you can even go inside the buildings, like the houses, and decorate inside the houses too. And as you build up, there's these little gordlets that join your town. And I think you get to like request to add more as well. And you can give them names and add different colors. And they just interact with the town. And it's the most adorable little thing. And it's so zen and wholesome. And I really love it. And now they're adding a multiplayer function to it. So I'm kind of really excited to try that out.
Yeah, I did see the trailer for it, and I thought it was funny because a lot of people thought it was going to be like Veggie Tales because they mentioned vegetables, and they were like, "Oh, no way."
Veggie Tales.
Yeah, well, it's what a lot of people think of when they see the vegetables.
That's very cute though. Another one, which is getting an update. This is also one that's already out since we're speaking of updates. Is Little Kitty Big City? Did you see that one?
I did. It happened so quickly. I didn't see what the update was.
So we're gonna basically be able to customize our cat, is what I saw.
Okay. Yeah, I caught that much.
That's all I wrote down. I just wrote down in big caps letter, "Little Kitty Big City update." That's all I remember.
Let's see if their Steam has anything about it now that they've announced it. Because I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my gosh, what is it? And then I was just like, that didn't tell me anything. Okay, so Steam says, get ready to pounce through new parts of the neighborhood, meet more characters, plus some familiar furry friends, customize your kitty, and cause as much chaos as possible.
Yes, he customized. That's all I got from that trailer, but it looked really heckin' cute.
I wonder.
I'm excited for it.
I wonder if this was the update or the video they showed on Wholesome Games or not.
Possibly. I also never finished Little Kitty Big City. The problem is, I think that I watched everybody else finish it, so I didn't feel like the need to finish it myself, you know? But yeah, I still need to go and finish it. Because it was really cute. Little Kitty Big City is like, was like what, 3 Steam Next Fests ago now that it first had a demo out, or maybe even 4. It just
I
stuck.
don't
It was
know.
really good.
They just keep happening.
They just keep happening. Luma Island is also getting updates, getting a pirate update. I think you played quite a bit of that, didn't you?
No, I haven't played
No?
Luma Island. I did see the pirate update though. It looked cute.
Must have been Bella. Was one of you guys that played a lot. I couldn't
I
get
don't
into it.
know.
It's that thing, right? Like, you play so many cozy farm games, and sometimes they're just a bit too samey, or they don't add like a new thing that you're like, you know, gasp about. So it's like, might as well just go back to the old one. In my case, that
Yeah.
would be Stardew Valley.
I understand that. Okay, so Lava Slug might be who we saw play it, to be honest. We might have seen her play the demo.
Someone played quite a bit of it.
Because
recently, I
it definitely wasn't Bella.
feel. Okay.
I can say
fair
that
enough.
almost certainly.
Okay. Might have been Lava Slug. Fair.
Uh,
Also, for any listeners that are wondering who we keep on talking about, we are doing this live on Cesire's Twitch stream. Well, I guess her husband's Twitch stream. Cess streams on her
it's
husband's
our
stream.
Twitch stream.
Okay, fine. It's their Twitch stream.
I'm
Point
the
is, it's
star.
twitch.tv/it's a tree with 3 E's. We'll be
That's
doing
right.
this every second Tuesday. Trying to think if any other game had an update, since we're speaking of updates.
Not so much an update, but Instance came out.
Instance.
Yeah, so that was that one. We actually did play it during Next Fest. It was the cute little scrapbooking game. Yeah. And so you kind of like learn the story of a family through building the scrapbook for them. It was very cute.
I remember watching you play it. It looked really cute.
Yeah.
I feel like there's quite a few games like that now that where you kind of like either through like scrapbooking or organizing, you kind of figure out the story of the family or whatnot, what's happening and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. One that I'm really excited, and I really want to try this with you actually.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is Haunted Paws.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's great because that's way too cute for Tree to play with me. That is not his vibe.
It's a scary game. It's a totally scary game.
It's like a scary game for kids, maybe. I'm sorry. I cannot see it being actually scary with how cute those dogs are. I just can't see it. Maybe I'll be wrong, and maybe you'll be traumatized.
The word haunted. I get traumatized really easily, okay? So, like...
No, it's not set in Arizona, so there's not going to be your least favorite bug.
Oh my god.
I
would quit.
I know it says it's a horror game. I just don't believe it.
It does look really stinking cute. It's what
Uh,
did I write? I can't find it now on my list. Oh my god. Um Here. You can choose your breed. It's a co-op investigative adventure, and there's hats. Closed alpha starts June 27th. Those are my notes.
yeah, well, okay, so like, we're okay, so the premise is we're trying to rescue our friend apparently from a
Yeah.
haunted mansion. So
Yeah.
there's probably gonna be like little jump scares and like spooky stuff, but like
I'm gonna cry.
I feel like it's gonna be the type of stuff that makes you laugh for the most part. Like once it's
For the
over,
most part.
once it's over, like you'll be scared at first, and then you'll be like, "Wow, that was so silly."
In before Luna cries. And it just
Maybe
sounds
Luna
like
will
a
cry.
scream.
Okay,
I'm
well,
scared.
I am a horror game player, but so I guess I'm a little bit maybe not a good judge of
You're
it.
seasoned. You're seasoned. You're not
just
scared of anything anymore.
that's not true.
I play
Uh,
Skyrim and I get scared.
it's true for all of you Loonaromi fans. Check out her YouTube. Check out some of her shorts here. Look, just go look through them. Look for specifically her Oblivion one,
Oh god.
where she encounters some rats.
Rats, yes. Rats are very scary.
You won't be
Okay?
disappointed.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I get scared of Minecraft too. I still say Minecraft should be labeled a horror game. Just saying.
While it is spooky and you can get definitely scared because of unexpected things happening. It's not a horror game.
It's terrifying.
uh,
Oh my goodness.
it's not trying to scare you. It just does.
It just does. That's worse. It's arguably worse. And then I feel like I need to mention Tales of the Shire.
Well, absolutely. I mean, it would be irresponsible not to.
Very, very. Have you I know they did like a play test where some people were invited a while back. Were you part of that? Did you get the chance to play it already or no?
No, mostly I stay away from playtests a lot, to be
Mm,
honest. Because it's not the kind of content that I do. Although
very fair.
now that I am building up the YouTube, that might change. But
Do
so far,
it.
that's not really something that I sign up for a lot of the time because I'm just like, well, on the one hand, it's nice to get an early look, but on the other hand, maybe I just want to see it when the game is ready, you know?
Mhm. Very fair. Yeah, I had that issue with Coral Island
Yeah.
actually. I played it in alpha, in almost every alpha actually, and some of the betas, and then when it came out, I was just kind of done with it. And I know there's like a lot more that has gotten released to it now, so I do need to give it another shot. But yeah, I think that's why I've like started like not signing up to every alpha I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you gotta there's so many games already coming out. You gotta pick and choose. Like I'm only gonna help playtest games that I, really I don't want to say believe in, but believe in.
Like out and about, right?
Oh god, that game is so cute.
Oh my god, I loved it so much. I actually uploaded the VOD on YouTube.
I saw that actually.
Um, yeah, because I loved it so much. It's the right amount of like informational, educational, but also cute. The graphics are different. You don't see those types of graphics a lot. It's like 3D, but kind of still like painted esque. And the character creation in that, holy moly.
Yeah, I
I feel
can't.
so seen with that character creation. Like there's so much customization for a small typey game. Like it's not, I feel like there's some AAA games where you don't get that detailed of a character creation.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm trying to remember because I did play that during the last Next Fest actually. Um
Yeah.
I I don't remember how extensive the character creation was. Like I just can't for the life of me conjure up the memory. But I do
I
remember
mean,
skipping around in the game.
That was so cute. Yeah. So
Uh,
with the character creation, there's like, for example, like in the accessories tab, you get to add additional accessories.
mhm,
So like you can have earrings at the top and the bottom, and then like a face mask or something if you want. You can have several accessories. You don't just have to pick and choose one of them. You can have like an ombre hair color, you can have two different eye colors. There's a bunch of little things. I really love the character creation. And then like you mentioned, the fact that they thought to add multiple walking animations, like, you have to skipping and you have to one where the character just, like, puts out their arms straight, like, kind of like gliding. It's so
mhm.
cute. It's
Yeah.
so cute. And then, yeah, you basically just go around, you forage, right? You collect plants, you identify plants and what they do and stuff, and, it's yeah, it's educational. You can learn stuff while gaming.
Which is great because I am all about gamifying education.
Same,
Make it
same.
fun.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, but that one looks really
Absolutely.
good. Um, I don't know. Are they any closer to a release date? Do we know?
I don't think so, sadly. I'd have to go check the Steam
Let's
page.
see. Oh gosh.
Oh, it's already up.
For
No, it
some
still says
reason,
coming soon.
okay. For some reason, Steam has been really bad about keeping my stuff muted. Like it used
Oh
to be
yeah?
really good, and everything would be muted when I'd go to, watch a
Mm.
video. But it keeps unmuting. It's driving me
Oh
nuts.
yeah, I had that issue yesterday on stream. I was like, great, no, stop
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like I was just trying to look it up, and I'm like, oh great, there's some weird music for you podcast
Mm.
listeners. Sorry.
So it doesn't have a release date, but there is a demo and a playtest out right now that you can try.
They're probably getting close then.
I would assume so. Maybe by the end of the year. Seems like a very perfect for like autumn game, like very cozy, gathery. I don't know. Uh, were there any games that specifically caught your eye? I feel like I'm just yapping nonstop, which I know is like funny for podcasts.
Well, there was one game where I feel like I have no choice but to play
Oh,
because of the community I have and the
oh boy.
I don't know how I became Frog Saray,
Not.
but
Oh,
there's a frog game. It's called Big Hops.
yep, yep.
Um and yeah, it looks so cute. I haven't tested it out or anything yet. I don't
What's
even
it
know if it has a
about?
demo. It's a 3D platformer like action
Okay.
adventure, and you're this cute little frog, and so it's kind of like the older, Nintendo games where you're just exploring
Mm.
this world and trying to help your friends and grow veggies to move
Frog
forward.
Surrey.
And so like I saw that I was like, well, I guess that's
There's
probably one I need to try.
there's also Gecko Gods, which I felt like was something that you would probably
Yeah,
enjoy.
I actually have that
You
demo
basically
downloaded.
there you go. Yeah, you basically play a tiny gecko and you solve puzzles, explore ruins, steal disease, etc., and so forth.
Yep, yep.
Looks very sus.
Yeah, we might even check it out today. We'll see.
Oh.
I never plan
Um,
ahead because I'm just like we play demos based on vibes and sometimes chat polls.
that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of how I do it. Kind of like I just look at what my mood is in the mood for.
Yeah.
um, there is a game that I'm really excited to try out. Is actually this is very different, but it's called Let's Build a Dungeon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's basically like you're a dev, I guess, and you're building a game, like action adventure type game, and there's dungeons.
Yeah, it's somewhere in this long list of stuff that I posted. I did see that one as well, and it did look interesting.
Yeah, it looks. I want to try it. I don't know if it's something that I want to try on stream because I feel like it's something that will take a little bit more focus, and I have very little focus as is. even less so when I'm streaming.
You, what do you mean? Well, so I don't know about you. I've never played it, but apparently it's from the same people who made Let's Build a Zoo, which I've always
Oh,
heard
okay.
good things about.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
don't know if
I've
that
played Let's Build a
changes
Zoo, no.
things.
Um, there's also Camper Van, which just came out, but they still have a demo available.
Yeah,
Um,
I tried that last Next Fest. It
yeah, I wanted to last next fest and I didn't get the chance. So I'm really glad that the demo is still available because it is so cute.
it's very cute. Um, it wasn't for me.
I think it will
Uh,
get old fast. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Like full transparency, I feel like it will get old fast, but it is very cute. And I think it's only like $5.
Yeah, but I think people who really like
So
unpacking or games like that,
mm-hmm.
would really, really vibe with it. I just, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, this was fun for like 10 minutes, but
Oh no, I played longer than that. I got sucked into the I like organizing though. I like a clean space. I like organizing.
yeah,
So I knew I would get sucked into it. And I really love how you also get like a little bit of customization. Like you get
yeah,
to customize your van and
yeah.
inside and outside and stuff. And that was just really cute. Obviously I made it pink. Gotta, gotta stay
Yeah,
on
like
brand.
the concept was really good and all the art was really fun. Um
Hmm.
but yeah, for me, I was just like I don't see
Too slow
myself
paced.
playing this for very long. But I enjoyed the
Very fair.
demo and I love that games more and more games have demos now so that I can try it out and be like, "Oh, well, this was cute, but not for me."
Yeah, actually, hubby and I were kind of talking about that yesterday, that how like more games have demos again now. Like I feel like do you remember? I don't know if you guys had these in the States. Um so in here in Europe, we had like these magazines, these gaming magazines, and they would come with discs with demos on them that you could install and play and test out.
Yeah.
Um it was very, very common back in the 90s, obviously, as magazines went out, those went out. But then there was like this, I guess, dry spout where like nobody released demos anymore.
Yeah.
And now within the last couple of years, people have started doing more demos again. And I'm here for it. Like, let me test out the game before I spend the money.
Yeah,
Because sometimes
absolutely.
it's not a small amount either, right? Like sometimes you're looking at a game that costs like $60 plus, and it's like you kind of want to see if you'll actually like it before you dish out $60, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because it makes it easier to make the purchase.
Mhm. Yeah. And I think this is kind of I want to say it's something that became more in trend again, I guess, with Steam Next Fest.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't
Right?
even know when they started doing it.
When was the
I'm
first Steam
not
Next
sure if
Fest?
I was there for the first Next Fest or not. If I
I found
was,
out
that
through
was
Next
awesome.
Fest through you, so I definitely was not there for the first one.
Let's
I
see, when
also
did it
still
start?
miss them sometimes. Dun,
Alright,
dun,
Google,
dun,
come
dun,
on!
dun, dun, dun,
Anyway, what's the,
dun, dun, dun,
what's another game on
dun,
your list?
dun. Okay, so I don't know which where these are. I think this was still from I tried Collector's Cove.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did see that on your VOD.
Um, it's they do say it's very early days, so I will like everything I see or not take with a grain of salt. It's like this farm sim type game where your farm is on a boat and you boat from island to island to collect materials that you need to build things on your boat. And you have like this sea creature dinosaur thing that pulls your boat and
Mm-hmm.
you can pet it, you can change the color of it, you can there were like hats and accessory sections as well. I didn't get that far, but apparently there's gonna be hats and accessories and stuff. And you can name it. I named mine Daffodil. Don't know why, just popped into my head. And it was very cute. Like the whole concept of it is very cute. I do feel like so one of the things that irked me out for the first thing that irked me out is like when I first started, they you know how you get your tutorial and usually there's like pop-up windows that pop up when you're doing a certain thing that that thing is tied to, right?
Right.
Over here just gave you 13 pages of tutorial right as you started the game.
Don't
And I
you
was
love to
like,
read the board game instructions right off the bat?
absolutely. Definitely not a wing it kind of person. um,
No, it's a lot
so
at first.
that was like, okay, interesting choice. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like a huge wall of text. They were short slides, but still it was like 13 pages of slides straight off the bat. So
Mhm.
that was the first like, oh, okay, interesting choice. And then afterwards, I don't know if they're planning to do this when the game is out or if this was just like a demo type thing, but they did give you some base items to build some stuff because you do start in the middle of the ocean,
Oh, okay.
so you need to straight off the bat just like um sail to the first island. So I started building stuff unaware that if I make like plant pots, crop fields thingies, I should probably make a water station. As I'm saying this, it very much like it's very obvious that obviously you will need a water station. But I guess in my mind, I just thought water station. Why do I need a water station? I'm out in the middle of the ocean. I can get water anywhere but that I want.
Yeah, that water's a little
Uh,
salty.
yeah, it doesn't work that way. So yeah, and then so that was one thing that was like I wish they would like have a little bit more of a guidance there instead of just plopping all these things in your inventory and just letting you do like a free for all type thing. The other thing is, and this is the big one, I just felt like it took way too long to go from island to island. Like we were playing it for over an hour, I think, and we had only just reached the second island, and I went to the closest by islands. So it really feels like the moving needs to be a little bit faster.
Well, I imagine because the
Um,
idea is that that's when you're doing all your like farming and stuff
mhm.
between islands. But yeah, they probably should have put you closer to one to start
That
with.
or make you start at an island so that when you first start, you have the opportunity to gather stuff so that you have enough materials to do stuff while you're on the way to the next island, right?
Yeah.
Um, something like that. I didn't hate it. It was very cute. I definitely feel like it needs a little bit more development time, and I am excited to see like where it goes, like to see where it develops and if they maybe do either, like just said, make you start in an island or just make the travel time a bit shorter.
All right. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it looked cute. I think I stayed away from it because it's a creature collector.
Is it?
I think so. I think that's the section it was shoved
Oh,
into. So I was just like,
that's weird.
oh, I don't know.
You only have one creature really, as far as I saw.
uh,
You just have
it might have just put
your
in the wrong
milk
one at
friendo.
first.
Yeah.
I've seen them on Blue Sky a bunch, doing their
Mhm.
advertising. I mean it's got a lot of potential.
I do say I think it's kind of odd that you get to customize your creature friend but not yourself.
That is a little
That's
bit
a
weird.
that's an interesting choice. And I don't know, maybe they're planning on adding like character customization later on, but right now you can only customize your creature friendo. Yeah, I found that a very interesting choice. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you're the one who's actually played Next Fest stuff
Yeah,
already, right?
yeah. Actually, it just pops up on the screen. Uh,
Discounty.
Discounty. Yeah, that was the first one we played, and so that one was really cute actually. They're also pretty active on Blue Sky. But it's it's like a little kind of like a little Stardew Valley, but you're running a
Mhm.
discount store. You're helping your aunt. Um but the town is a little bit a little bit strange. There's some intrigue going on for sure. Some mystery. Also, our aunt is not telling us everything. Yeah, like there's definitely something going on there. And so like you and I played Supermarket together.
Yeah.
And so we have that as kind of a comparison, and it kind of felt like a pixel version of that, except for obviously
Okay.
you've got like story and stuff. Um, Controlling the register was a little bit weird on controller, but it doesn't make you actually do any math, which is nice. Um,
Yeah, any game that makes me do math is like instant minus points.
yeah, it has actually pretty clever system for that.
Okay.
And it's all very clear what you need to do. So it's pretty nice. And I feel like the story is gonna go somewhere fun. Plus,
Okay.
you know, you've got your character creation, and you can change your character at like any time. So if you're just like, oh, I'm not really liking my look, so I made myself look like an old lady. And then it was extra funny as the characters were like,
Yes, you
oh,
did.
you're young. You know, you've still got your youth. And I'm like, what do you mean? And
I love how
again,
more games are doing that now.
yeah.
Like when you change a character later in game.
Yeah, me too, because it's just like, well, I'd like to be able to unlock more stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I kind of like a game that doesn't give me all of the customization right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate a game that lets me earn more and change the way that I look. Uh, it gives you stuff to earn. Really,
Yeah.
is the big thing. But yeah, I it's a solid game. I think it's gonna be really fun.
Is this the game where in the trailer there was like this like big shadow monster popping up in the background at the very end?
I I'm not sure. I don't
Okay.
recall. I don't recall
Okay.
that. Um, I mean, so
Spoiler.
when we started, there was like there's some kind of spell keeping us from accessing the forest, for example. So like
Okay.
something's going on, maybe some like Jojo Mart style shenanigans. Who knows?
Mhm.
Um, but it's just a very charming pixel game. Uh, it seems like it's gonna have some really clever writing. Uh,
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it a
A
lot.
lot of people play Discounty actually. It's
Yeah.
like one of the games that a lot of people are demoing right now during Steam Next Fest.
Well, we barely scratched the surface because I had to stop myself.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there was
You got sucked
we
in?
get to the start of the demo and they're like, "Oh, this is just a short example of the demo." And I'm like, "What is your definition of short?" I also passed out each night because I could not get to bed in time.
Oh my god.
I did not get robbed. So,
Okay.
I guess our little town is a bit better than the valley, where you inexplicably get robbed by one of the like 12 people that live there.
Listen, they need whatever's in your pockets, okay?
So yeah, I mean it was cute. Um Definitely give it a try.
I'm tempted
Should I go
now,
to the
yeah.
next one?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I have some video. I'm really bummed. I was gonna grab your VOD and
Mm.
pop it in the background when you were talking about Out and About, but I forgot.
This is our very first podcast. We will improve as we go on.
Yeah,
Bear
I
with
just
us.
forgot. I got a lot of this ready. The next one we tried was that my card is better than your card. I think you were there for a little bit of that
I
one.
saw you play that, and I was both intrigued and utterly confused.
Oh, so it's it's a deck builder game. The
Okay.
classic deck builder. But you're these kids on the playground, and so you're just battling other kids. And the cool thing about it is you use stickers to build your
Okay.
own custom cards. So
All right.
you can like build these decks that make you really OP to where you're like just crushing all the other kids. But you have to earn the stickers first. You gotta either find them, buy them, or trade for them with the other kids. So like the gameplay loop is you start a day, you pick from two possible paths for the day, which basically like who are you gonna do your battles against and where are you gonna go? Like there's like treasure hunt where you dig up stickers, and like I mentioned, shops, um, and like a flea market for stickers. But yeah, so you collect these stickers, and then at the end of the day, you build your card, and so each sticker has their own uh,
But you can
functions.
customize your card with the stickers,
Yeah,
essentially?
I just built like so this card I built with like an otter and a lollipop. And he's holding the lollipop, and that's my new card.
I hate how cute that is.
It is so cute. And the sticker combinations have a lot of interesting things that they can do. And I imagine we barely saw the surface, you know, because it's a demo.
Yeah.
But
Did
I
you
was
get
just
to the end of this demo, or
no, I had to stop myself again. I was stomping some kids, and then I got wrecked.
stomping kids? Seth.
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
I'm a
Seth's the playground
schoolyard bully. But yeah, it was really cute, and it's obviously like any card building game or trading card game. The learning curve's a little bit like you're a little bit confused at first.
Yeah.
You have like these basic decks to choose from that have different, you know, like this one added bugs onto it, and the bugs are something like my little snake can eat them and give me stars, and stars are how you win. It the first game was kind of confusing, but honestly, I feel like you can learn pretty quickly, and you could probably get away with just like throwing cards up for a while and still be able to win a bunch of them.
So I have to ask now, when you were a child in the playground, did you ever do the whole Pokemon stuff? Like, did you do the combat, or did you just do trading?
No, I just did like a little bit of light trading.
Okay.
I never got in. I played a little Yu-Gi-Oh when I got a little older, but I never really got to, you know, I only played against my neighbor.
Fair, fair. I don't think we did like combat like here at all. Like it was just trading constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know, makes sense. I did know how to play the like Pokemon. I knew how to do it, but none of us did.
And before Cess and I do a Pokemon versus
I
podcast special.
mean, we'll bring T in to coach our Pokemon trading card game.
Oh my god, that would actually be fun.
But yeah, this one was really cute. It was called My Card is Better Than Your Card. Check out the demo, see if you like it. I don't play a ton of deck builders, but I have to say, there have been quite a few really charming ones that have been either in the works or coming out. So we might play more deck builders.
Sounds like I need to play more deck builders. This sounds really heckin' fun.
I think you would like this one, to be honest. And the art is just adorable.
The art is gorgeous.
It's so
Very
silly.
vibrant.
Yeah, vibrant, and the kids are always going like, "Wow!" or "Awesome!" And it's very wholesome. Although they do cry or get mad when they lose.
I think I saw you make a kid cry yesterday. Actually, I was like, "Seth, oh my god, how dare you!"
Yeah. So that was a little bit of a shock. I was like, "Oh my god, don't make me make kids cry." And there's, you know, there's these charming little characters. Like one of them was like, he's like, "I've got this cat and he's really long." Just silly. Just really silly.
I actually tried out a game this morning off stream, off the record.
All right, what'd you try?
I put this in Discord the other day, Dragon Spot.
Right, okay, yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I do.
So cute. It's so cute.
Explain it to me a little bit.
So basically, it's like there's a freelance mode where you can just do whatever the heck you want, and then there's also puzzle mode where you kind of have to like try and copy what they're showing you. But the freelance mode is like basically you get this little square ocean plot, and you get some platforms, you get some houses, some decorations, some foraging thingies, like trees, whatnot. And then you can kind of build your own little island, and on top of that island, you can place a house. once you place houses, you immediately get like villagers. If you place just one normal house, I think you get two villagers. If you place like a round house, you get another singular villager. And then they just start about doing their things on a little island. And you can place some crops. I think there's carrots, aubergine, and lettuce that you can place. And they'll do the farming and stuff. And then you can also place sheep. And they'll go around like herding the sheep. And the sheep will make babies. And it's just very, very cute. And this is why it's called Dragon Spot. Actually, it took me a while to figure out why it was called Dragon Spot.
Okay.
You place dragon eggs, and these dragon eggs hatch. And at first, it's like this very muted color. The dragons are all randomized. None of them look the same. They look very cute, very ridiculous. Like they're just this like big round blobs with little wings and horns. And as you go on, your the dragons eat the things that are on the island. So like they will eat the sheep, they will collect the vegetables and eat those. And the best part was that when I made my first dragon, I was like, "Oh, this is cute. They're just hanging out." And then I saw one pick up a sheep and I was like, "Oh, look at him. He's just flying around the sheep." And all of a sudden I see him go to the corner and he goes like nom 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 nom. And he eats the sheep.
Oh
And
no.
I'm like, "No." Oh my goodness. And so as they eat the sheep and the vegetables and stuff, they grow. And as they grow, they change in color. And you can add multiple dragons and stuff. And it's just a very cute little like I don't even know what you call that, like builder simulation type game thing. I don't know. I found it very, very cute. It's not very involved. So again, I don't know if it's like a stream game, but it's definitely a really nice game to wind down, and I highly recommend it's available on Steam Next Fest right now.
And we'll probably put the links for all the games that we talked about into the description for
Yeah, absolutely.
easier clicking.
Absolutely.
That sounds pretty cute. That does sound pretty cute.
That's cute. Yeah, and like there's different, like I said, puzzles, and there's different stages of to the puzzle and stuff, and yeah,
Nice.
it's
All
very
right.
cute.
I think the other game I definitely wanted to mention.
God.
What?
God. I think I know what you're gonna say.
What do you mean?
This game that she's about to talk about made me feel exhausted.
Wait. Oh. Okay. Well, actually, I do need to bring that one up because now
you
that
were
you've
gonna talk
mentioned,
about that?
no.
Okay,
But we
oh,
need to now.
man.
You brought this on
No.
yourself.
No.
Anyway, Luna had to leave.
I had to look. I was like, I'm
Luna had
exhausted.
to lurk during stream because I was playing this game. It is called Henry Halfhead. Weird name,
God.
I know. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You're a little baby named Henry. Well, you start out as a baby. You're a person named Henry, but you're just half a head. That's it. You're just half a head. But you can possess objects and like bounce around as them and play with them. And so you just go around possessing all these objects. And so in the demo, you had a couple different things to do, like use these objects to build a tower of a certain height, or use these crayons to color something, and that could be whatever you wanted, wholesome or not so wholesome.
She's describing this as really cute and wholesome. She was being an absolute chaos gremlin.
I was
and
coloring
things
all over the ground. I drew like a dinosaur. I drew a cloud for Fabrows. I made an absolute mess. I used a plant to hop around the ground and get dirt everywhere. Oh, I unplugged
you guys know why
I knocked things over.
Oh my god. This exhausted me because I'm a toddler mom right now, and this was like watching my kid. I can't. I just put my kid to bed. I don't need more of this right now.
Oh, it was delightful. It was so fun. It felt almost like a cat simulator because of all the stuff I was knocking over, but it was fun. And the cool thing is, you can play it co-op. So you
No,
can
no.
cause chaos with friends.
Oh no.
And it's just so cute. And so the game itself goes through the life of Henry. So, like, you start out as a kid, but you're going to be going through all these different life stages, just presumably depending on your personality. I'll be causing chaos. You can be a very helpful Henry. Not me. You can.
Not me. I'm not helpful.
It was really fun. I thought it was very
Oh my
creative.
God. I'm like watching the VOD right now on her stream, and I'm just like, I want to go sleep. I'm gonna go nap. Okay.
It was great. I mean, like, we got to, pre-open birthday presents. We got to play with mascara.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
Oh, just traumatizing Luna a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's
It's
fine.
fine. But what I was actually going to talk about was this freaking adorable game called Little Rocket Lab. Absolutely adorable. Now, for some context to our listeners, my husband Tree, namesake of the channel, stole it from him. It doesn't matter. He is a huge Factorio nerd. It's like massive. Just a huge nerd for Factorio. And he always wants me to play with him, but I'm just like, no. It's just like, I don't like the way it looks. I don't know how to build a factory. I'm just like, it doesn't sound appealing. And then lo and behold, here comes Little Rocket Lab to teach me to build a factory in a cute way so that I can learn the basics and then maybe eventually join my husband in his favorite game.
No, there's no maybe now. Now you have to. You have no more excuses.
But it's so cute. Like, the art in this game is adorable. This is another game where, obviously, Stardew Valley is, like, my baseline for a lot of games. I'm not going to apologize for it.
Absolutely.
This is a Stardew Valley-esque game. Like, it's got the similar vibes where we've come back to this town. We're staying with our aunt, and the town is not in a good state. Like, things have gone not so well for this small town. And so we're here and we're going to help them make it better through automation. But it's just so cute. I cannot get over the character art. And I didn't get to the point in the demo, but you have a little dog that, like, follows you around. Like, you just have a little dog. He's a little golden retriever. It's so cute.
And you for puppy.
Yeah, and you get to make friends and, build relationships, presumably, and just try and help this struggling town. And yeah, I get to learn a bit about the kind of game that my husband likes to play. But it's cute. And it has a story.
Cute. Oh my God.
Yeah, I found it to be very charming.
I haven't tried many more. Like,
We haven't had the
Steam Next
time.
started yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we did a full 6-hour stream. I only got through like 5 or 6 demos, maybe 4. I got through a handful. Let's see, where's the blue sky post?
I did 2 on stream. 2.
Yeah, we got through some.
I also made the mistake in starting with Palea, so that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I cleared my whole week. Other than this was the only thing. Everything else is demos, because I know from previous Next Fest, I just never have enough time. And I don't, obviously I stop myself while I'm playing demos all the time, but I want to be able to stop myself when I feel like I should, versus stop myself because I need to play more demos. You know what I mean?
That's very fair, yeah. I mean, let's talk about some demos that we still want to try, that we've seen, that we like the look of.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I've got a list.
I got a list too.
I've got a bunch downloaded.
I don't have a bunch downloaded yet. I'm gonna start. Blooma. Does that tell you anything? Did you see that?
I did see that one. I did not look into it too much.
It's a puzzle platformer, so it is technically right up your street. You like your puzzle platformers.
I do like my puzzle platformers.
and it caught my eye because of the adorable art, not gonna lie. It looks so cute. It says join Bluma in this cozy puzzle platforming adventure where you make the platforms. It's up to Bluma, a magical chinchilla, to unite the
Oh.
elemental realms by solving physics-based puzzles and farming vegetables. As I'm reading the physics-based puzzle thing, I'm like, I don't know if this should be on my list, but it still looks really adorable.
Um, it's not always bad. So a lot of these games these days, I will say, more and more I'm seeing them add features so that people who struggle with precision platforming and stuff like that can still play them. So
Okay.
it's worth at least looking at the demo and seeing what kind of accessibility or assists they have.
Mhm. It doesn't have a release date yet. It does say coming soon, but it is available to download as demo. It looks very, very cute. It's a
And
little chinchilla. The art is adorable.
how do you spell that?
Bluma, Bluma.
Oh, okay. I was like doing like bluma, like a flower bloom. I did not
Yeah.
see this one actually.
I mean, in German, it's called Blume. Like, that's a flower. Like, Blume. So I'm thinking that's maybe where the inspo name came from.
Okay, that's very cute.
Yeah. It looks adorable. I really want to try it. Since we're speaking of platformers, there's another one called Oscuro. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Nah, I don't know.
Oscuro Blossoms Glow. That's what it's called.
No. You're tapping
Also
into some Next
adventure.
Fest. I can't.
Adventure platformer puzzle. That's what it says. It says join Celine in a charming platforming and puzzle adventure, where her ability to absorb and emit light from various flowers is key to activating mechanisms, overcoming obstacles, and navigating through environments that adjust depending on how you wield the light. It also looks very cute. It's like one of the things it recommended to me at first, which is really amusing to me that Steam is recommending I try platformers because I don't feel like I play a whole lot of platformers.
Um,
Um, this
yeah,
does have a
no.
planned release date. It says August 2025. So release window, I should say.
Well, there you go. So, the next podcast Tuesday, are you going to have played some of these demos and give us your verdict?
Probably, probably, yeah.
Nice.
I'm definitely gonna try Bluma because I'm really excited for Bluma. Looks really stinking cute.
You know,
I have
one,
more, but what are some of yours?
yeah, one that I feel like I have to mention. I believe it was also in the last Next Fest. Is Crescent County,
Crescent
which,
County.
yeah, it's like a little witch game. You're a little witch, but instead of your typical broom, your broom is like a motorcycle. It's like a motor broom. It's just this crazy, like, fast, powerful machine. So they call it witch tech. Is what the world is run by. So it's like a technological witchy game, and you're a delivery witch, you know,
Crescent
of
County, there it
course.
is.
But
Oh my god.
it looks so cute, and I definitely I do watch the devs progress a bit on Blue Sky, and
Is
they're
there
just
racing?
so sweet. I think so. Yeah, you can
It
race.
looks like it has racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can race, you can like customize your broom. You get to know the villagers and you can date them.
Oh.
You can gossip. There's just
Dating
like yeah,
mentioned.
dating mentioned. You can date the other witches and they're all very cute.
Okay.
It looks really fun. And
It sounds interesting.
yeah, and the devs are just so passionate about it. Like
Yeah.
I think they left, you know, their bigger jobs to make it and kickstarted
Okay.
it, and you know,
Mm.
definitely give it a look. See if you're into it, y'all.
And that is Crescent County.
Yeah, Crescent County is in the crescent moon.
Um
We might try that one today.
I have a couple more on my list, but I feel like I've been talking a lot, so.
Well, you take one and then I'll take one.
Okay. Bakery cafe simulator.
That doesn't seem surprising.
I don't know if I have to say much on this. It's honestly in the name. It's just another simulator. It has the same graphics as every other simulator, and you buy stuff. You run a cafe. Yeah, bake, build, and grow your dream bakery cafe. Create delicious pastries, design your space, and serve customers. Play solo or with friends in online co op to expand your business and experience the excitement of running a bustling cafe. I'm just going to say it right here, right now. We should play this together on Sunday.
Oh, boy.
Yep. It says co op. Co op was mentioned, therefore, we have no choice.
You gotta make sure it's actually in the demo.
It is.
All right, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
No, we're doing it.
Dang, I think I've been kidnapped. Help.
There's another one that has co-op. I think it's called Animal Kind.
There are Creature Kind?
Animal Kind.
Animal Kind.
Uh-huh. Look it up.
There's actually quite a few with co-op. I'm like, man, I almost feel like I need to do either like one stream where I do it later in the day or on the weekend so I can get people to co-op with me.
Let's do like Steam Fest co-op Sunday.
Yeah, if we can find a couple games, yeah. I don't think I have anything I need to do.
Well, you don't anymore now.
Wow. You hear this?
Go on, it's your turn to mention another game. Sorry.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna mention one that Luna's not gonna like. This one's for me and my other fellow weird game likers. So there's a demo that popped up. And I saw it, I think, on Blue Sky again. I get a lot of my gaming stuff from Blue Sky. It's called No, I'm Not a Human. And basically, the premise of the game is you are in a world where there's a bunch of visitors, as they call them, and they are not humans, and they want to, get into your house and, I don't know, kill you or something. I'm not really sure. But basically, the entire goal of the game is to talk to people and try to determine whether or not they're a human. And so this is one of those like choices matter, like paying attention to the details. The art is so weird. Like I cannot stress enough how much Luna will not like this at all. But so some of you
Sims
might.
3, when you had to go around and figure out if they were human or aliens.
Yeah. And so there's like all these different like traits that you learn about over time to help you figure out who's human or not. But yeah, it looks really interesting. I'm not sure what happens if you fail. I'm honestly not sure. We might figure it out. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, they'll kill you. So yeah, they'll kill you.
Lovely.
Yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
It's a very interesting concept, and the art is very unique.
Unique, she says.
It's, I don't want to say ugly.
Wow.
It's like stylized. It's like stylized ugly. Is the best way I can describe it. Like they know,
ugly.
Yeah, it's purposefully ugly. Like it is just uncanny valley. It's unsettling.
I don't like it. I don't like this at all. I haven't even seen it, and I really don't like it.
So yeah, for those of you that like a spicy horror or like a story-rich, weird, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. Check out No, I'm Not a Human. I'll let you know what I think next time we do the podcast.
And now back to Animal Kind. A much more cuter, not ugly, not scary, not murderous game. Um, you so what I'm gathering from the little trailer on Steam. Can I post links in your
Yeah,
Discord
absolutely.
here? And not in your Discord, in your
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Not
the link
only are
for it.
you a sub, you're also a VIP.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm a very important Luna. Um, no, Animal Kind is an inviting open world town building game where you play as an intelligent, adorable animal who discovers an ancient mech. Use your powerful mech to establish your ideal town and recruit a variety of characters to join you. It's the perfect game to play with up to 3 friends.
That is disgustingly cute.
Told you. It's
Oh,
stinking adorable.
look at the
You
fat
can play like
raccoon.
yeah, you can play like as a raccoon or a cat or a dog. It's so cute. Obviously, I'm gonna be playing as a cat. Obviously, it's so cute. I really want to. I want to try this, and we can have up to 3 friendos. So it can be you, me, and someone else, or is it like 4 people total?
Most
4
likely it's
people
4
total.
people total.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So yeah,
All right, well that's adorable.
told you. Much better than that other thing you mentioned.
Listen, while yes, we are primarily cute, cozy gamers, I feel it is my duty to also mention some of the weird stuff I play.
That's fair, I guess. Um. Ooh. Did you
Yeah,
see on
we're
chat just
we're
said?
definitely. Hmm?
I was just saying what Dell said in chat. For
Oh,
folks that have
yeah.
anxiety, or love someone that has the anxiety puppy game seems intriguing. What's that one? Is it called anxiety puppy? Like
It's
literally?
yeah. She posted the link.
Anxiety puppy. I saw the art of this, and then I saw the scribbles, and it scared me.
Luna's like, no, 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 no. That kicked up my anxiety. I gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yep. The scribbles.
Oh, there is one last game because I think we probably need to wrap up here, right?
Yeah, we should be
All
wrapping up.
right, there is one last game I wanted to mention that was in the Wholesome Direct that I think looks
Okay.
incredibly interesting. It is called Fireside Chats.
Oh,
Or
I
no,
actually wrote
sorry,
that down.
Fireside Feelings?
Fireside. I
Fireside
think.
Feelings, yes. So it's out now, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's called Fireside Feelings, and the reason I felt I needed to mention this game is because I think it's doing something kind of unique, different. In that when you are having the fireside chats, you are seeing dialogue from other players. This isn't in
Mm.
real time, and none of that, so you don't have to worry about any of that. It's basically stuff that players have submitted, and it's been, moderated to make sure that it still fits the game because it's a very cute, cozy game.
Mhm.
And so it's almost like having conversations. You're having conversations with real people, in a video game, with strangers. I don't know. I just thought the concept was really, really cool, and obviously the art is very cute as well.
Yeah, I actually have this on the list as well. Very cute.
Yeah. The concept is very intriguing to me, and I hope it does well.
Yeah. I hope a few of these games do well. It's always such a hit or miss. Where there'll be like a one-off fun little demo to do and then it goes nowhere, or if it'll be like, I don't know, Little Kitty Big City, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can say from at least a personal standpoint that many of the indie games I've bought this past year were games that I played the demos for and was like,
Mhm.
I want to support these games. So at least for
Steam
me, it works.
Steam Next Fest is definitely a great time to try a bunch of new games. To see what's happening, what you like, and yeah. What dates is it? I think it's until the 16th?
mm, it's till Monday.
till Monday. Ugh, it's always so
They
short.
only give us
Yeah,
a
16th.
week. Yeah, Monday's the 16th.
9th of June till the 16th of June. Yeah, so you have 6 more days. Yeah,
Oh,
6 more days of
yes.
Steam Next Fest.
Chat pointed out something very important. Please, 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 if you like the demo that you've played or you like the game that you've seen, add it to your Steam wish list. It helps get them up there so that people can discover their game, and it helps them basically be considered a more legitimate game.
Yeah.
And when you've played games that you like, review them, especially indie games. Review your indie games. They need it.
I'm actually
And
bad at that. I need to
if you
review my
don't
games.
know, certain demos now have their own separate demo pages that you can review the demos. So it's a great
I've
idea to
noticed
check
that,
through
yeah.
see if you see any, and review the demos and say what you think. And that's probably also, in my opinion, a good place to put feedback. Like, oh yeah, I really liked this, but I wish it did this. You know?
Yeah.
Thank you
Like
for pointing that
my
out.
collector's cove
Yeah.
feedback. I want to do a quick rundown of our lists. Just a quick like mentioning of the things that we are playing or are interested in trying out. And yeah, I'm gonna start. So for me, that is Camper Van, the demo, Out and About, Collector's Cove, Seat Taken, which we didn't mention, but very cute, Donchi Days, Fishbowl, Let's Build a Dungeon, Dragon Spot, Ritual of Raven, a Bakery Cafe Simulator, Project Arrow, Bluma, Kokoro Kitchen, and Tiny Bookshop are some of the demos that I have my eyes on.
Okay, well, some of the ones I have downloaded. There's I don't know if this one was part of Next Fest, but it's called Sky of Tides. It's like a cool story game. A game called Sometimes Toast is Okay.
Love that.
A game called I Am Mouse. There's another one called Tree Kingdoms.
Naturally, you have to have
Of
that
course.
downloaded.
And
Naturally.
The Lonesome Guild. And of course, Crescent County, like I mentioned, and all the other ones I mentioned. I have too many games. I have so many demos right now. Like, it is what it is.
Before Cess's hard drive is full.
Yeah, I put a dent in it. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah? Listen, if I didn't just upgrade recently, I would be so done for right now. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I think that's a great place to wrap it up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was our first episode of Pixel Yaps talking about games that we're enjoying, games that we are looking forward to. And I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Loonaromi. You can call me Luna. You can find me about 3 to 4 days on Twitch or whenever I feel like it. That's twitch.tv/Loonaromi. And I also update daily on TikTok and YouTube. And this is...
I'm Cesire. I stream at the It's a Tree channel on Twitch, and I post videos now on the It's a Cesare channel on YouTube. And, yeah, of course. We're the It's a community. I stream Monday through Fridays on Twitch, starting at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I think next week, if I can be so bold as to say, we will come back with, or not next week, but the week after. The next podcast will be, I think, discussing the rest of the demos that we played, and then we'll get to a different cadence altogether.
You're gonna be doing this every second Tuesday. So this first one was on the 10th of June, and next one should be on the 24th of June.
Correct. And you can catch us live on the It's a Tree channel on Twitch with 3 E's, or on Loonaromi's YouTube. You can catch the recording.
Yeah.
I don't know. How long does it usually take you? Like, pretty shortly
so
after.
usually I do it like the Tuesday that we're not doing it, but because this is like time sensitive, it's Steam Next Fest, I might just try and get it up by tomorrow, honestly.
Okay. Well,
if you can get the VOD to me on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all on Cesire. So if it's not up on my YouTube channel, go to Cesire's channel and blame her.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it.
Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.
Take care, everybody.
Pixels and yaps. Pixels and yaps. We like pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps. Pixels and yaps. We're yapping about pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps.